Guys, and welcome to Football Canapes once again for this live watch along of the Champions League with some excellent matches going on tonight. Real Madrid hosting Borussia Dortmund in what is the repeat of the last season's Champions League final between these two teams, where at Wembley Real Madrid, despite being dominated, beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0 to lift their 15th or 16th, I am assuming, sorry, 15th uh, Champions League final, trophy. And yeah, I mean, Borussia Dortmund, they aren't the same side from what they were a few months ago, but they are a decent side, and Real Madrid will face some competition from them. But yeah, so who knows, Borussia Dortmund might be able to exact some sort of revenge from the game. From this game, of course, Borussia Dortmund come into this game on top of the Champions League table, having demolished Celtic 7-1 in their last game at the Signal Iduna Park. But Santiago Bernabeu is a different kettle of fish, and I'm pretty sure they will find it relatively tough at the Santiago Bernabeu. So no, we will be talking about not only that, but stuff involving Arsenal, involving PSG, involving Aston Villa. So a lot of games going on tonight, and we will of course be keeping an eye out on every bloody game. In fact, there are a couple of games going on right now. Let me just check the audio. Yeah, the audio is fine. So there are a couple of games going on right now. Monaco, who have been in super form, they are leading Red Star Belgrade or Crevena Zvezda, however you want to call it, and Minamino, Embolo, Singo, all with the goal. Minamino with a double, NDI with a penalty for Red Star Belgrade, who made it 1-1. And AC Milan are leading Club Brugge at the San Siro. AC Milan have had a terrible start, an absolutely terrible start to their Champions League campaign, and um, Champions League campaign, and they will be hoping. Well, let me just adjust one setting. And Club Brugge are 3-1 um, up against up against who? Against Club Brugge of Belgium. So yeah, that's where we are. And yeah, so Real Madrid versus Dortmund, there has been a lot of talk about. In fact, before I go on, there is a small matter of El Clasico, this weekend. So maybe Real Madrid might be slightly distracted with the game. So who knows that it could be a uh, lucky day for Borussia Dortmund, in that they catch Real Madrid off guard. And of course, as I was talking about, there are a lot of things that are going on in the world of Real Madrid and in the world of Real Madrid, and yeah, so yeah, we will talk about Bellingham, Mbappe, and the things that have gone on with that are going on with Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham. In fact, I saw a really crazy stat today, which said that left back of Manchester City uh, has scored more goals than Jude Bellingham this season, which is absolutely unbelievable if you ask me, and absolutely unbelievable if you ask me, and and yeah, 7-6. I believe the score was for Guardiola compared to six for Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. I mean, I mean, there are stories out there that Mbappe is not really particularly happy with with how the things are going, or Real Madrid are not happy with the signing of Mbappe and how it has turned out for the club. So yeah, who knows what might happen in the future? But I mean, these kind of stories, and Mbappe has just recently got into the scoring bit, and has just got into the scoring bit, and I mean, these stories coming out in the international break. Kylian Mbappe said he doesn't want to play for France in games that are not particularly important. So, I mean, I don't know how true that story is or isn't, but we will find out more about those kind of stories as we go along, and yeah, injuries also playing their part. Injuries also are playing their part with Danny Carvajal now out of the team, and of course we will be going through the team news as well. Had a feeling that I had a feeling that Courtois might be out, but Courtois isn't out. He is indeed playing for. He is indeed playing for Real Madrid. Uh, we will be talking about Dortmund as well, given that given that he's I mean, the club has had a sea change ever since the last season with their manager moving on, Edin Terzic, some players moving on in Matson. Jadon Sancho has gone. He was man of the match in one of the semi-finals against PSG. So it's been a bit of a change, and domestically as well. Um, domestically as well. I don't think Borussia Dortmund have made a particularly good start. I mean, they lost to Union Berlin over the weekend, or someone like that. They have. Um, I doubt that. I doubt that they have had a particularly great start to the season. Oh, sorry. I am pretty sure that they would think that they have had a decent start to the season. In fact, they have struggled. They have struggled a bit, and yeah. So Dortmund. I mean, Real Madrid have previously played just one game at home in this year's Champions League, and even in that they uh, they uh, they played a German team in played a German team in Stuttgart, which whom they beat 3-1. Uh, Endrick Endrick scored Endrick scored that day. So mm, I mean news. I mean Endrick hasn't set the world on fire. Vinicius is starting for Real Madrid, and the news is that he's going to get the the Ballon d'Or Ballon d'Or this season, and yeah, I mean if he gets it, and if the news is true, then congratulations to Vinny Jr. I mean, um, every player who gets the award thoroughly deserves it, and yeah, I mean, congratulations to Vinicius if he has indeed won the what do you call the the coveted award. I mean, the team news for the game is in. Let's just go through this team, but uh, before we do that, just let me make one particular change before I bring it on screen, and before I bring it on screen, and yeah, so we will we will be bring it on screen, and yeah, so here's the team news for the Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid game, and I'm pretty sure I'm audible, but I always have to check because you never know things when they get out of hand. So yeah, keeping that in mind, here's the team news for the game. Here's the team news for the game. Courtois in goal for Real Madrid. Lucas Vasquez with Danny Carvajal injured. I don't think Real Madrid have a you know have a player who can play right back. I doubt Lucas Vasquez was a right-sided winger who's now playing as a left right back, and I'm pretty sure he'll be doing that for the for the rest of the season as well with the Carvajal. Apologies about that, and yeah, with the Carvajal having suffered an ACL injury, so Lucas Vasquez is at right back. Lucas Vasquez is at right back. Ed Militao starts in goal. Oh, Ed Militao starts in center of defense alongside Antonio Rudiger, and yeah, so Antonio Rudiger, and we've also got what the hell is wrong with this? And we've also got Ferland Mendy, who's starting at left back. So Ferland Mendy is starting at left back, and and in midfield, Modric starts the ever young Luka Modric starts for Real Madrid, as does Fede Valverde, the brilliant Uruguayan, and apart from that, we have got Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius Junior, who are the front three. Bellingham, let's see where he plays. Where he plays, it's. I mean, it has been a talk of the town that Bellingham's performances and his returns aren't particularly good and yeah, I mean we'll see how it or where it leads him in terms of where he plays on the pitch. I mean, there's no particularly, a sitter in midfield. Chouameni and Camavinga are both on the bench. Ceballos as well. Fran Garcia, Vallejo, Endrick is on the bench. Arda Güler, the brilliant young Turk, he's on the bench as well. And yeah, so we'll see how and if these players do get on in the in the game. So yeah, we'll wait and watch with bated breath with what happens in this game. As far as their guests are concerned, it's Kobel in goal. The Swiss goalkeeper Nico Schlotterbeck is at centre half alongside Nicolas Sula, and then we have Ryerson and Ben Sebaini as the two fullbacks. Ryerson, I'm pretty sure, will play at right back, and Ben Sebaini at left back, formerly of Borussia Mönchengladbach. And yeah, Brandt is the captain. He leads. I'm pretty sure Brandt is the uh, you know longest serving player as well. Seru Girassi, who they signed from Stuttgart, starts up front alongside Jamie Bino Gittens, the Englishman, and we have Daniel Malan as well. Malan, no Karim Ediemi, who perhaps should have given you know should have given Borussia Dortmund the lead in the Champions League final, but he messed up so many chances in that game. He messed up so many chances in that game. So we'll wait and find out what happens with. Hey, just give me a second. I'll Guys, apologies about the delay. I'm back. Yeah, sometimes you never know what is going on and what is going. Yeah, so I am back, and the team news we were talking about Borussia Dortmund and Borussia Dortmund and of course, and Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. I'm sorry, it has just thrown a bit of a spanner in the works with what's going on at home. Sometimes, there are things that are more important than just football. So hopefully you don't, it's okay. It's okay that ways. And yeah, so I was talking about the Borussia Dortmund team news. The Borussia Dortmund team news. Kobel have gone through the back four as it is. Schlotterbeck, Ben Sibiani at left back, Schlotterbeck and Nicolas Sule as centre halves, Ryerson, the Norwegian right back, in midfield, Sabitzer, um, we have got Nemcha and I mean I'd have a guess and say Brandt with Jamie Bino Gittins, Julian Redathon, oh sorry, Jamie Bino Gittins, Seru Girassi, and Donil Malan up front for the Germans. So that's how they line up in this game against oh, 15 16 time world Champions League winners in um, in Real Madrid. I mean, it is going to be really really tough for. It's a really, I mean, young and sort of an inexperienced team for Real Madrid. Oh, sorry, for Borussia Dortmund. I'm sorry, I'm just have been thrown off by what has just happened. I mean, like, you don't expect a phone call at this time of the day, and yeah, so that's the team news. Arsenal are also playing tonight. They are hosting Shakhtar Donetsk. So let's just check out their team news. So here's their team news, and so that's Arsenal have their team news, and we have got the PSG team as well. I need to adjust that thing. The PSG team bit, and yeah, so I need to adjust the PSG team bit and bring it according to the plan. So hopefully you can see the PSG team news as well as the Arsenal team news. Of course, they aren't playing each other. They are playing different opponents. They are playing different opponents, and yeah, as far as Arsenal are concerned, they are hosting Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk. They'll David Raya in goal, Ben White at right back, William Saliba at centre half, Gabriel at centre half as well, Calafiori at left back, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, of course, no Odegaard, no Saka, and yeah, so uh, for the team from North London, and yeah, so uh, for the team from North London, and we've also got Thomas Partey, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, and Kai Havertz. That's the team for that's the team for Arsenal. As far as PSG, who are taking on PSV, so I mean plenty of opportunity for tongue twisters over there. Donnarumma, Hakimi at right back, Marquinhos and Pacho at centre half. Nuno Mendes is at left back. João Neves, Zaire Emery at centre half. Oh, sorry, in centre midfield. Fabian Ruiz in attacking midfield alongside Dembele, Kengen Lee, and Bradley Barcola. Of course, no, gone are the days of having Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. I mean, all three have left the French capital. All three of them have left the French capital and now are plying their trade elsewhere. Mbappe in Madrid, Lionel Messi in Miami, and Neymar in Saudi Arabia. So that's the team for PSG against PSV, and Arsenal versus Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, big blow for Arsenal not having Odegaard and Saka. I initially thought, and Arsenal said that as well that the injury to Saka wasn't serious, but he didn't play against Bournemouth, isn't playing against Shakhtar, and I mean Arsenal have got a big game against Liverpool at the weekend. I'm not sure if Saka is going to play the full game against Liverpool either. He withdrew from the England squad after the game against Greece and didn't travel to Helsinki in Finland to take on Finland, and where England won 3-1. So it's I mean if it is a long term thing, then I'm worried about Arsenal, as in where are the goals going to come from? Havertz, Martinelli, Saka. Not only does he score goals, he creates goals as well. So he creates goals as well. So yeah, I mean, Odegaard, of course, missing till December probably. Not sure about Saka, and not sure about Saka with what is happening with what is happening with him and with what is happening with him, and no Mikel Merino as well. I don't know if he's on the bench or not, but if he's on the bench or not, but it does feel like that he is not on the bench. Check. I'll check on my end because he could well be on. Marino is on the bench, as is Raheem Sterling. So no big issue over there. No big issue over there. I mean, Marino and Sterling are on the bench, and I am surprised that Sterling isn't starting against Shakhtar, could possibly be who could possibly start, you know, who could possibly play with a low block. So you might need someone who can create chances out of nothing. So yeah, about 10 minutes away from all the games. Let's just check out the scores, the other scores. I'm pretty sure we have reached full time. Monaco, in fact, have won 5-1 against Red Star Belgrade. Akliuche scoring the fifth goal against the Serbians, and yeah, so AC Milan registering their first win against Club Brugge. So that should stand them in good stead. We have other big matches coming up: Real Madrid versus Dortmund. Of course, we have been talking about Juventus against Stuttgart, Girona against Slovan Bratislava, Aston Villa against Bologna, Arsenal versus Shakhtar Donetsk, Sturm Graz against Sporting Lisbon. So that perhaps isn't as big a game as as you would think, but there are there are a lot of big games happening tonight. Let's just return to the team news between Real Madrid and Dortmund, because that's the game that we will be talking about exclusively or intensive not exclusively, intensively and extensively. I mean, I need to get my words right, otherwise sometimes you know so I need to I need to get my words right. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, I expect Real Madrid to be comfortable in this game. I I can see Dortmund scoring a goal or two in this game, but Real Madrid, I mean, I don't know the extent to which they might be distracted, and who knows? It could be Carlo Ancelotti, resting players for the El Clasico at the weekend. Not sure. I'm pretty sure it is at Bernabeu. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is at Bernabeu, and I'm pretty sure it is at Bernabeu, and yeah, both Camavinga and Chouameni, I think, are being rested in this game, and are being rested in this game, and will play. I mean, some part in the game at the weekend against FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona, of course, in a involved in an another match that is set to take place between a Spanish team and a German team, and in Spain as well tomorrow, as Barcelona host of course, Bayern Munich. It's a bit of a Hansi Flick derby. Hansi Flick derby, as they'll be. Hansi Flick was I think the manager who inflicted that 8 to defeat on Barcelona. And I mean, there have been in recent years some absolute classical encounters between not only Bayern Munich and Barcelona, but also Bayern Munich and Real Madrid as well. Real Madrid as well. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how things turn out for the two. I mean, both teams have won one, lost one in the Champions League, and but we will be talking about that more tomorrow. I mean, today, let's just focus on the game at hand that we have. That is between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Uh, Dortmund, as I was telling you, I mean, top of the table. Yes, indeed, they are top of the table. But in terms of the players that they have lost, it's not been smooth sailing for for the Germans. It's not been smooth sailing for the Germans. They've on occasions. On occasion they've struggled, they've kind of struggled, and yeah, and yeah, it's 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 not been ideal for it's not been ideal for Dortmund. I mean, every couple of years there's a mass overhaul of players. Then there are players who somehow don't appear, um, don't I mean sometimes settle. So that ways it's always a bit of a you know a dog trying to chase its own tail. So that ways it's always difficult for a team like Dortmund. Players leave as well with the likes of managers leaving as well, with Edin Terzic moving on in the summer. So that ways it is a bit of a conundrum for a club like Dortmund. But then they make huge profit on the sale of players, and that ways, I mean, they keep going. Might not deliver the most trophies, but it does bring in a lot of money. So yeah, we will see what happens in this game against Real Madrid. It is I expect it to be a you know um, a tough grind for the team from the west of Germany, and from the team from the west of Germany. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Aston Villa versus Bologna, Arsenal versus Shakhtar. These are some of the games. Of course, championship action is also going on. Leeds leading against Watford, Cardiff City leading against Portsmouth, Preston leading against Norwich City, and Stoke leading against Bristol City. So I mean Stoke and Stoke and Stoke and Leeds. I mean, sides with pedigree who have done reasonably well. And yeah, I mean, you expect more out of these two teams, but Stoke have been in the championship still since 2017. But we will not be talking about those games. So we will be, of course, focusing on the Champions League, which is why we are here, and so let's just tune into the game. And Arsenal, of course, as I said, without their some of their main players, and I mean, Martinelli, lot will be expected out of him as well, out of him, and Real Madrid. I mean, both teams coming out. Hello, Mehran. How are you? So Mehran is there in the chat. In the chat. The games are about to kick off. We'll we'll will of course keep So we'll of course be keeping an eye out for all the three games. In fact, all the games of just three of them are on the television, and three of them are on the television, and yeah. So no, mate, no, Sharan. I will not be showing the match. I don't have the Copyrights, I don't, but thanks for asking. No, unfortunately, sorry. As much as, because if I could show them, there are people out there who could also show them. So, unfortunately, no. That's a no. And yeah, so yeah, both teams out there in the tunnel. It looks like more like yes, I am Indian, and I am Indian. Yes, from New Delhi, and New Delhi, and yes, and let me just upload the chat. Yes, yes, mate. So Modric and Julian Brandt, the two captains out there, the two captains out there. Referee is Italian Orsatti, and I mean like he's a good referee. I like him. Hopefully, I don't put a curse on him, and I like Orsatti, and yeah, I can read your chat. I can't hear you. How will I be able to hear you? I can't hear you. I can read your chats. So yeah, uh, yeah. So I mean, fans in the Bernabeu are dancing, and I do watch cricket. The has uh, game has started, and yeah, the game has started, and hopefully the clock is started as well. Yes, I do like cricket. I do like cricket. I mean, looking forward to the looking forward to the second test match in Pune. And and yeah, a lot of good cricket going on. Bangladesh versus South Africa tomorrow. There's Sri Lanka versus West Indies. So yeah, I mean there are a lot of games going on in football. I mean cricket. Let me just give it a let me just give it a thought. Just give me a minute. But the game has kicked off, by the way, for everyone. Just give me a minute. Uh, so football, I'd say Lionel Messi, and oh, here's a chance perhaps, and football. I'd in cricket, I'd say yes, Madrid match. Yes, good start by Madrid. Also Dortmund, they are pressing. Yes, yes. And as far as cricket is concerned, I'd say who's my favorite player. I mean, I like Rabada. I can't show the game, mate. And Rabada I like. No, Rabada. Although, and I mean, I don't have rights. It's just a watch along. And yeah, so I hope I've answered your question. The Real Madrid Dortmund game has started. Put I'm trying to put that. Oh, here's a chance. Vinicius up against Rederson, the Norwegian. Is Vinicius? Ooh, corner, first corner of the game. First corner of the game. Hopefully you subscribe and leave video a like, please. And and yeah, so Carlo Ancelotti with his son Davide Ancelotti as his assistant, and I'm trying to put the the Arsenal versus Shakhtar score on on. By the way, Arsenal have had a good chance with Trossard taking corners, and I'm trying to put that scorecard up if it is allowed. So yeah, uh, nil nil in both games. We haven't. I don't think we've had any goals in the Champions League in the late games. In the late games, and yeah, so in the late games, and oh, what has happened here? My clock is about 5 minutes behind. Not sure what happened there. I mean, some sort of some sort of fuck up from my side. And yeah, here's Vinicius up against Bensebiani, Mbappe on the edge of the box. The edge of the box. Yeah, trying to get trying to get that Arsenal thing up and running, but let's see if I can do it. 7 minutes gone. By the way, the clock has somehow ditched me. Anyways, a good start by Real Madrid, especially Vinicius, who's who's uh, who's uh, who's caused trouble to both the fullbacks actually, and yeah, I mean, there's a chance Jude Bellingham is struggling a bit, and 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 yeah, so Let's see if I can put that Arsenal score courtesy Google. Oh, here's a free kick cleared away by Dortmund. Oh, wide from Mbappe. I mean, wide from Mbappe. I mean, Schuler and Schlotterbeck have a job to do tonight because I mean, Real Madrid will absolutely, you know, they will come for. So hopefully you should be able to see the Arsenal score. Let's see how it works out. That's the first time I've done it. That's the first time I've done it. So hopefully, I mean, it's only one video. I doubt it's only one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's up to you, whichever you prefer. Uh, whichever you prefer. Uh, it's. I mean, whichever you prefer. I I mean, you don't have to. You do you. I always say you do what's best for you, and what is best for you, and whatever is best for you. I need to adjust them. This damn thing. This damn thing, because otherwise there's no point doing it. Good game this Dortmund versus Real Madrid. I mean, I thought Dortmund might come in and sit back, but that's not what they're doing. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for now, Real Madrid trying to make things happen. So let's see how it let's see how it goes. I'm not sure what has happened to my videos. I mean, it's just like Google has. It feels like Google has just ditched me in a way. Oh, man. I mean, Dortmund doing well so far in this game, and I need to take this down. This thing, it's getting on my lovely face, no? And yeah, so yeah. Uh, I mean, Courtois has been called into action. Daniel Malan brings out a fine save. Brings out a fine save out of. Wasn't a fine save, and wasn't from Daniel Malan either. So there's a chance perhaps for Mbappe. I mean, he'll be looking for some sort of revenge after his PSG team were. Oh, Vinicius! Oh man, Vinicius almost. There's Bellingham. Uh, Bellingham, of course, playing against his former team in Borussia Dortmund. He signed for Real Madrid from Dortmund. Here's a yellow card, perhaps for Julian Ryerson. Oh, good skill by Mbappe. Sabitzer couldn't keep up with the Mbappe. I mean, not many can, and not many can. Oh, another free kick. I mean, foul though, foul. Let's check out the Arsenal game as there's a bit of a lull in this one. Dortmund are attacking though. Dortmund are attacking. So just let's watch this attack and then we'll move on. Courtois has been called into action a fair few number of times. It's a long ball, but too heavy for Vinicius. Nil-nil between Shakhtar and good attempt by Shakhtar, but Arsenal clear. I'm not too familiar with too many of the Shakhtar players. Modric was one, but Knuplia is one, and Shudokov is one as well. And let's just check out if which is the other game that is being shown. So Juventus versus Stuttgart is also nil-nil. A good team, Stuttgart. And Thiago Motta has made Juventus a good team as well with the likes of Cambiaso, Gatti, Yildiz, whatever his name is. Between Arsenal and Shakhtar. Damn it. 0-0 at Bernabeu as well, and 0-0 between at Bernabeu as well, and Dortmund looking pretty comfortable. I mean, just like the Stuttgart game, and just like the Stuttgart game, there is just like the Stuttgart game, there is. Uh, I mean, the German team is dominating, but this is one game where, in the end, Germans don't always win, and apologies that my clock is slightly behind. So hopefully you please bear with me. I'm pretty sure I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it for the next time, and yeah. So 20 minutes more or less gone in the Arsenal game, 20th minute as it is in this game, still nil nil. Let's check out the other scores. Other scores, I mean, that are not on television right now. So no goals so far. Sturm Graz nil, Sporting nil, PSG nil, PSV nil, Juventus Stuttgart nil, Girona nil, Slovan Bratislava nil, Aston Villa nil, and Bologna nil as well. Bologna are a good team. I watched them against Liverpool, and they were superb. They were absolutely superb. They were absolutely superb against. They were absolutely superb against Liverpool. They lost 2-0, but I mean that was nothing to be ashamed of. It was a good performance by the German team. I mean, who they have lost Calafiori, they have lost Xerxes, and who else? I mean, they have lost their manager as well with Brandt. Oh, it's too short. The pass now. Vinicius. Oh, he's lost it. I mean, the ball, not his mind, and and uh, and yeah. So and Rudiger, of course, is German. Who else is? Is there any other German in the team? No, not that I can think of one. Whew. Chance for Real to attack. Oh, foul. Mbappe fouled by Felix Nemcha. I mean, he scored a goal against Newcastle. I remember last season at St James's Park, the only goal of the game it was, and I mean, hurt us badly. Hurt us badly that goal. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, can't, not happy, not happy. Nuri Shaheen, formerly of Real Madrid, he was a Real Madrid player as well. Nuri Shaheen back at his former club, Nuri Shaheen, and we have a lot of overlaps in this. in this game. Players playing against their former teams, you know, uh, players playing against their former teams, managers who played for one of the teams, and yeah, so a lot of overlap, and a lot of storylines with Jude Bellingham playing against his former team. Nuri Sahin, formerly of Real Madrid, he won titles with Borussia Dortmund before he moved on to Real Madrid, and he's a good player. This Nuri Sahin, and unfortunately at Liverpool and Real Madrid it didn't quite work out for him, the Turk. But it was what it was, and it was what it was. Still nil-nil in the game at Arsenal. No goals. In fact, Sporting have taken the lead against Stuttgart in Austria. And in Austria, let's just check out the theme of the game with Arsenal and Donetsk. I'm not particularly watching it, but keeping an eye out on it. And I mean, like, in which direction is the game going? I'm pretty sure Arsenal will dominate the possession. Arsenal. Yeah, he used to play for Real Madrid. He used to play for Borussia Dortmund. Nuri Sahin. He played for Liverpool as well. Oh, well, the previous manager Edin Terzic, he resigned after the Champions League final, lost to Real Madrid, and I mean it was unfortunate. I don't know if he won any titles or not, but he won two titles with the Borussia Dortmund when Klopp was there, and then he left for Real Madrid and came back to Borussia Dortmund, then went to Werder Bremen as well. So good player he was. He was a really good player. He was a really good player, Nuri Sahin. I hope Newcastle had signed him at that point of time, but Klopp. Yeah, I mean he's a he's a classic classic. I mean classy midfielder, uh, classy midfielder for Dortmund. I mean injuries prevented him from doing his best at Liverpool and at Real Madrid, but a classy player he was. Free kick to Dortmund, free kick to Dortmund. I mean that's one thing with Dortmund. They're not. I mean shy in signing their former players. Even this season they've signed Pascal Gross, although he's not their former player, but he used to. He's I mean he's not usually the kind of player that Dortmund sign Pascal Gross, and I'm thinking of Pascal Gross and I'm thinking like how the hell did Brighton beat Newcastle United? Disappointed. Where's the chance perhaps? Oh, nearly Fede Valverde. Nearly found somebody, Fede Valverde. And Yeah. Oh, Seru Gerassi has good skill there by Modric. Oh, good defending, good defending. But Modric, maybe as I was saying, maybe Real Madrid are resting players for the El Clasico at the weekend. No Camavinga, no Chouamani, and yeah, so maybe Real Madrid are resting players. So let's see how they go. So I didn't expect Luka Modric to start, and he's the he's the only one left of that trinity uh, Arsenal have taken the lead. Arsenal have taken the lead against Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm pretty sure you can't see who scored, but we'll see. It's an own goal by the goalkeeper Zinzik. It's an own goal by the goalkeeper, and yeah, it's an own goal by the goalkeeper Zinzik. I think it is unfortunate, but yeah, chance for Mullen. Oh, Brandt. No, crowd it out. It's Gurasi. Oh, chance Mullen makes it 1-0. Daniel Mullen makes it 1-0. Good hold up play by Seru Gurasi, and Daniel Mullen has made it 1-0 to the Germans. Maybe revenge is on the card. Maybe revenge is on the card, and Daniel Mullen makes it 1-0. So goals now coming in. Both the games, and yeah, that's it is what it is. But good finish, good good held hold up play by Gurafi to ward off Rudiger, and yeah, to ward off Rudiger, and Daniel Malan has given lead to. It's more Dortmund. I'm more impressed with Dortmund. I mean, Madrid are trying. Thank you, Jason. I mean, always good to have people wishing you well. Always, and yeah. Thank you, thank you, Jason. Hopefully, Liverpool in Leipzig tomorrow. Liverpool in Leipzig tomorrow, and hopefully they do well. Hopefully they do well. Liverpool, that is, and yeah, we'll see how Liverpool get on. They've won their two games against the Italian teams, Bologna as well as. No, but the thing is that they've beaten Stuttgart, and who else? They weren't very good against Stuttgart. Just like any other game. And then in their second game, I don't know who else have Madrid played. Who else have Madrid played? I can't remember. It's not an English team. Uh, who else have they played? I don't remember. Why the hell do I not remember? Let me adjust this comment thing. So, yes, yes, Madrid. Poor ball. Poor ball. That one. Why can't I remember who else have they played? Oh, it's 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Gurasi has scored. 2-0. Dortmund. Holy crap. It's 2-0 to Dortmund. Unfreaking believable. I mean, Real Madrid can't believe it. Militao can't believe it. Rudiger can't believe it. Look at their faces. It's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Dortmund are ripping Real Madrid to pieces. That's what they should have done in the Champions League final. Daniel Malan with the assist and Seru Gurasi scores. Oh no, it's not Gurasi, it's Bino Gittins. It's Jamie Bino Gittins who scored. It's Jamie Bino Gittins. Guys, if you're a Dortmund fan, I mean, Jamie Bino Gittins, young Englishman who I think signed from Manchester City. I mean, yeah, 2-0, Jamie Bino Gittins. Absolutely terrible from. Oh, Bellingham straight at Kobel. 35 minutes gone and Real Madrid have been awful. Absolutely awful. No, Jason, I, I am a poor Newcastle United supporter. I thought it might have been clear from my profile picture, but oh, off the bar. It's goal. It's a goal. Bellingham has scored, I think. Oh, it's not given. I thought that had gone in. For me, it had gone in. No, I thought Bellingham shot had gone in. I mean, the angle that I saw. No, I don't. No, I am a Newcastle United supporter. I hate Manchester United. I follow some Manchester United channels just to see them cry. I mean, unfortunate that they won against Brentford at the weekend, but I mean, yeah, fair enough. Hmm. Yeah, you could say so. Frigging hell. Yeah. Who knows in future if Liverpool what's the group? John Henry's Boston group. If they somehow decide to spend money, then who knows? He might well do. He might play for Liverpool one day. But you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know about that. And yeah, I mean, who knows if we are allowed to spend our Saudi dough, then who knows? Jude Bellingham might one day play for Newcastle United. Might might as well play. Might well play for Newcastle United. His brother plays for. No, it didn't go in. Yeah, I mean Kobel. He was. I mean, saw him make one an absolute howler against Bayern Munich when he came to kick the ball and kicked fresh air. I mean, yeah, maybe he's lucky. Yeah, I mean, not sure about January, but not sure about January. Um, still PSR issues, still PSR issues, and yeah, we might as well. I mean, yeah, it was a good tackle, and yeah, as I was saying, I mean, yeah, Daniel Malen, the Dutchman, having a stormer. I mean, I'm not a supporter of Liverpool. I'll say this: Liverpool always beat us. I mean, I like Pep. I like Pep. I like Pep, and some of the comments that Slot has made have really, you know, oh, here's Dortmund again. Oh, good save, Courtois. Good save, Courtois again. I mean, if Liverpool win, but I think just that they will find it tough because their squad isn't that good. If they don't if they don't spend money in January, I mean, just Gravenberg and Jones. I mean, and Endo isn't playing. I mean, Endo isn't playing either. So I mean, matches will come thick and fast now. Matches will come thick and fast with 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 Carabao Cup next week. Liverpool against Brighton. So I've got two. I didn't realize I've got two Liverpool supporters in the chat. So that's good. That's good. Always good. I mean, I'll tell you one story. I like the first time I watched Premier League, the second season, Liverpool's very first game of that 2002 2003 season was against Aston Villa, and I was willing Liverpool to win. I was willing Liverpool to win. I was not totally into Newcastle at that time, but yeah, Steven Gerrard scored that day, and one from the edge of the box and one from penalty shot. Maybe. I mean, one definitely from the from a cutback from a fullback. Might have been John Arisa, might have been Steve Finnan, one of those two. one of those two. Girona have taken the lead against Noah Lang has given PSV the lead. Miguel Gutierrez, the left back, has scored for Girona against Slovan Bratislava, and Nemcha down. I mean, no goal. I mean, clearly no goal. Carlo Ancelotti needs to raise his eyebrow because at this rate, Borussia Dortmund are going to run all over the Spaniards. Liverpool taking on Arsenal at the weekend. At the weekend, when will be a cracking game. Newcastle versus Chelsea, Manchester United versus West Ham, and Tottenham versus Palace. A super Sunday is in store for all the football lovers out there. All the football lovers out there in the Premier League, and then there is El Clasico. Then there is El Clasico. I mean, Dortmund have been all over Real Madrid. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Jason. Mate, sorry, means a lot that you would do. I mean, somehow, I mean, after the international break, it's half time. By the way, let me just adjust the clock. I don't know what the hell did I do. I mean, I I don't know what the hell did I do to, you know, why. I mean, after the international break, it has just. I mean, it seems like YouTube has just somehow blacklisted me or anything. Half time in all the games, I think. In all the games, I think. Yeah, Miran, absolutely brilliant from absolutely brilliant from Dortmund. I didn't expect Dortmund to be this good. I mean, they have been so poor. They've been so poor in Bundesliga. They lost to Union Berlin, Bochum. I think they struggled against, and Heidenheim as well. They struggled against, and yeah. Yeah, and yeah, and we'll 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 see how it goes for Dortmund, and how it goes for Dortmund, and yeah, hopefully a good title race in the Bundesliga, and who were looking strong. I mean, Dortmund in the Bundesliga, I haven't. I mean, you remember? I mean, against Stuttgart, Dortmund lost 5-1. I watched the highlight. It could have been 10-1. That's how bad. That's how bad Dortmund were. That's how bad they were. That's how bad they were against. Yeah, I mean, they are top of the league. They're the top. They're at the top of the league in uh, in Champions League. They beat Celtic 7-1. They beat Celtic 7-1, and even today, Sabitzer, Nemcha, they've all been superb. They've all been superb against against Real Madrid. Who, I mean, I think Modric age might be catching up with him. Age might be catching up with him, and and yeah, I mean Schumanni and maybe Angelotti. I mean, trying to rest players for the Champions League has made a mistake because he needs to bring on one of Schumanni or what's his name, Kamavinga. So that way is it's I mean that does surprise me a bit. That does surprise me a bit. I mean, let's just see who who Real Madrid played last time out. Why can't I remember? I should be able to remember it. Oh yeah, they lost to Lille. Ah yeah, I mean that goal by who did it? Jonathan David. That Jonathan David penalty. And Real Madrid are currently what? Real Madrid are 20th. Imagine Real Madrid being 20th. They've already lost one game, and and who knows how many more, and who knows how many more they might lose. I mean, yeah, I mean, Real Madrid need to look at themselves honestly. I mean, first half has ended in all of the games, and I mean, in all of the games, and I mean, unexpectedly, Dortmund are 2-0 up against the might of Real Madrid. Against the might of Real Madrid. I mean, I remember one game um, where Robert Lewandowski scored four against Real Madrid at Signal Iduna Park. I mean, that was a cracking night of Champions League action. 4-1 Real Madrid lost, and then in the second game they won 2-0, and at 3-0 they would have gone through thanks to the away goals rule, but they didn't win. They didn't win, and they didn't win, and yeah. So I mean, what is there to be said? What is there to be said? And yeah. Uh, I mean, the goal scorers, a brilliant performance by Gurasi, by what's his name, by Daniel Malen, a goal and an assist for the Dutchman. I mean, he was signed from PSV, and signed from PSV, and yeah, signed from PSV. He's been on fire. The assist for Jamie Bino Gittens is absolutely superb by the Dutchman. Um, Madrid's midfield, Valverde, Bellingham, Modric, nowhere to be seen. I mean, not much, anyways. And yeah, I mean, Arsenal, they are without Odegaard and Saka. So they I guess they would be fairly content with the fairly content um, with how things are going for them. I mean, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have expected much. I mean, a win and not a performance that would get them a hatful of goals. But in terms of performance, I'm pretty sure they'd be. I haven't watched the game in its entirety, but in terms of in terms of in terms of where they want to be, that's where they want to be. PSG, they are struggling. They are struggling. They're trailing to a Noah Lang goal, the Belgian, and Noah Lang, is he Belgian or is he Dutch? I think he's he's Belgian, and yeah. So uh, yeah, uh, I think he's Belgian, and yeah. Let's see if Dortmund can keep up this form, because Real Madrid, if you know Real Madrid, you know that they are going to come out fighting. They are going to up the tempo. They'll start quickly, and Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinicius, if he wants that if he wants that um if he wants that what do you call Ballon d'Or, then he has to do a lot more than what he has dished up tonight. But to be fair, you have to give credit to you have to give credit to you have to give credit to Dortmund as well. They have you know kind of neutralized Real Madrid and its attack. I'll be surprised if Rodrigo comes out in the second half. He's been anonymous, and to be honest, I've been more more chatting than watching the game. So hopefully, I'll be able to concentrate more on the game, and yeah. So let's see how it goes. But as the comment from Mehran goes, brilliant performance by Dortmund. That there is no doubt. Of that there is absolutely zero doubt. Dortmund have been superb, absolutely from start to finish. Madrid have had their moments, but Borussia Dortmund, I mean, I don't know. Is it like, it's like in the Indian movies where revenge is of the essence. You somehow have to, or you just have to get the revenge, and you just have to get the revenge, and I mean, like, you know, hell hath no fury like Borussia Dortmund scorned. So I mean, I know that's not good, but I mean, that's the best I can do. That's the best I can do, and yeah. So let's see how it how how the second half unfolds for the two teams, and yeah, we'll see, the second half is about to kick off. Is about to kick off. Let's see if the Arsenal game, I think it might have finished early. Both teams are out on the pitch. Mikel Marino is on. Not sure for whom. Not sure for whom, but we'll wait and watch for whom Marino is on. Formerly of Newcastle. Formerly of Newcastle. So Arsenal's game has started. The own goal by the goalkeeper. The Arsenal game has begun. I mean, Google must be taking some time to upload, and Real Madrid coming out. I mean, Mendy is there. Mendy is coming out, and yeah, Mbappe must be shell shocked. I mean, I don't know what he makes of his move to Real Madrid. What he may, I mean, Real Madrid have been poor. Real Madrid have been poor, and yeah, so Real Madrid have been poor, and yeah, so Dortmund once again, as the comment says from Meran, it's been a superb performance from them. It's been a superb performance from them, and Carlo Ancelotti talking to his son Davide. I mean, Must have given his team a rocket at half time. By the way, Arsenal have begun the game. Let's just see who Miguel Marino has come on for. By the game has started, and the game has started between the second half has started between and the second half has started between Dortmund and Madrid. Hopefully, Madrid can put in a better show. Hopefully, at least score a goal, and then yeah, here's Vinicius up against Julian Ryerson. Oh, good skill. Here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, blocked. Valverde's shot is blocked and away from, Militao. Away by Militao. Away as in like his shot is far too wide and not with any sort of pace in it. Let's check out some other scores. I mean, Madrid need to be careful. They don't want to go down 3-0. Good touch. There's a man free on the right. He could have passed it to him. Here's Mbappe. Dreadful pass. Oh, good skill by Bino Gittins. Poor pass. Poor pass. Watford have pulled one back. Cardiff 2-0 up. Oxford 1, Derby 1, Preston 2, Norwich 2, Stoke 2, Bristol 2, QPR nil, Coventry 1. Stuttgart have taken the lead. Dennis Undav, formerly of Brighton and Hove Albion and Club Brugge. I mean, Stutt- Juventus won't be happy with the with that. Juventus won't be happy with that. Oh, ball lost in a dangerous area. Has Jamie Bino Gittins. Gurafi leaves it for nobody. Oh, corner. Strange decision by. Who's this guy? Is it Sally Uchan who's come on? Sally Uchan, I think, has come on. Sabitzer's still on the pitch. Maybe Brandt has gone off. Here comes the corner. Courtois punches. Chance for Vinicius to run. Redson. Oh, Brandt, it is good tackle. I mean, both beach blonde, you know. Real Madrid know that they have to get something out of this game. Otherwise, they might have to play a playoff round to 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 advance to the knockout or the round of 16 stage. So Real Madrid definitely can't be happy. As Rodrigo, good defending Brandt. Real Madrid Sporting Club Portugal now 2-0 up. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, looks like Undav's goal has been disallowed. Still Aston Villa nil, Bologna nil, and I'm pretty sure you can see Arsenal won. Arsenal won, and Arsenal won, and Arsenal won, and Donetsk won. Oh, nil. Tomorrow, big game. Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh man. Oh, good save by Kobel. Good save by Kobel. Or might have been deflected behind from Vasquez. Might have been deflected behind by by Nogatans. But no. Kobel makes a good save. Is Valverde deflected behind for another corner? Vinicius to take the corner. Taken shot. Here's Vinicius. Oh, good skill. Lovely skill. Oh, good save by Kobel once again. Vinicius. I mean, he showed tremendous skill over there to get past two, three Dortmund players. But in the end, the Swiss goalkeeper Kobel was in the way. I mean, Real Madrid know. I mean, they are well capable of scoring the goals, but I mean, on the history would suggest that they are capable of scoring goals. Whether they do it in this game, whether they get, I mean, they at least need two. Oh, here's such a slightly heavy that pass from Vinicius. Jamie Bino Gittins is is being subbed off. The goal scorer. This man, I mean, this could be big trouble for Real Madrid. I mean, not often that they lose. Vinicius, oh, blocked. Vinicius again over the bar. mean, Vinicius is trying, but it's just not happening for the Brazilian, who, according to some reports, is going to win the Ballon d'Or. But we'll wait and find out if he does or if he doesn't. I mean, in terms of attempts, Real Madrid have had 14 attempts. I mean, zero goals. Dortmund, three attempts, two goals, and that's what you call efficient. As Rudiger, ball almost lost. Dortmund look good, too comfortable. Really look good. Here's a 3-on-3. Gurasi, another former Stuttgart player, Anton, has come on. Here comes the corner cleared. I mean, they're so comfortable, Dortmund. I mean, Real Madrid, they need some sort of a miracle to score two, three goals. They look far, far, far away right now. And Carlo Ancelotti, how many times is he going to raise that famous eyebrow of his? Whew. It's Vinicius. Oh, Rodrigo. Some signal issue. As Vinicius, he's seen plenty of the ball. He's in the box. Oh, good covering there by. Not sure who it was, but the fullback Ryerson was beaten. Modric outside of the boot. Oh, Vinicius with an attempt blocked because there's so many Borussia Dortmund players in the box. Oh, Modric. Oh, blocked again. It's Mbappe. Oh no. Oh, 2-1. 2-1. Rudiger scores. Makes it 2-1 to Real Madrid. Rudiger gets Real Madrid back into the game. It's Rudiger, Antonio Rudiger, the German international, the German number one, I think. And Rudiger has scored from a Mbappe cross. I mean, towering, powerful header. Sabitzer on the line says, where were the marking defenders? I can tell you where they were. Not that is marking Rudiger. They weren't marking Rudiger. And oh, the kickoff has happened now. From the goal that is, and and it's 2-1 and game on. Game on. Game on in the Spanish capital. I mean, just like remembering a shot that was taken. I mean, why is there a roof at the Bernabeu? I mean, it hardly rains in Paris. Oh, Paris. In what's Madrid. It hardly ever rains. Rodrigo coming onto his own as well. Goal! It's 2-2! It's two. Oh no, offside. Offside. Goal has been ruled out. So, no goal. Apologies. I mean, like, I was checking something and I thought, I mean, might not be. This goal could be given, if on check, because I don't know why the offside flag has gone up. It comes off a, it comes off a, it comes off a Dortmund defender. There's a check going on. It could be 2-2. It could be 2-2. I'll just get ready anyways. I mean, this goal could be given. If Mbappe is not offside, then this goal could well be given. And I mean, there's a check going on. And sure, Nouri Shaheen looks for it. Goal check is taking place. If Mbappe is not offside, I think this goal will be given. And this goal, I think, is about to be given. And the goal is given 2-2. Vinicius has scored 2-2. It is 2-2 confirmed. It is 2-2 Vinicius after Antonio Rudiger. So so yeah, 2-2 Real Madrid are back in it. And all the hard work by Borussia Dortmund has been undone in 17 second half minutes. Second half minute, 17 second half minutes. Let's check out. I mean, PSG have equalized through Hakimi. McGinn has given Aston Villa the lead. Pascal Gross is on for Daniel Malan. And oh, wow. What a game. What a game. What a game this is. What a game this is. Unfreaking believable. Here's Vinicius again. Up against Radisson. Here he goes again. Oh, Vinicius. Brilliant. Vasquez. Oh, good defending. Kobel should collect. He does. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What a game. I expected Real Madrid to fight back. And oh, ball given away by Kobel. Stupid ball. Has Bellingham. Rodrigo Vasquez. Oh no. Sula unhappy with his teammates. Vasquez should have done better. Vasquez should have done better. Should have done a lot better. 65 minutes more or less played. Is Dortmund on the attack? Oh, chance. Oh no. Good defending there by Militao, I think it is. Mbappe was onside, played on by Sula, I think. Might have been Sula. Not a, He's Vinicius. I mean, he's terrorizing Radisson. Oh, good defending. I mean, Vinicius causing all sorts of trouble too. And corners take empty. Mbappe. Modric's cross is too heavy. I mean, there's another check going on. Maybe for a penalty or something like that. Don't think so. The game has kicked off. Wow. This game is going at the speed of knots. Vinicius again, Mbappe. I mean, like, I can't take my eyes off this action to check out other things. Like, thankfully, Arsenal versus Shakhtar Donetsk is taking care of itself, and there's nothing happening, nothing much happening. But Aston Villa now 2-0 up. John Duran. Free kick to Real Madrid. Modric to take. Oh, good skill, Modric. Here's Vinicius. Mbappe straight to Kobel. Good word as well. Vinicius had made a run. Mbappe made a run, but Modric holds on to the ball. It's Mbappe. Ah, Poor from Mbappe. Anyways, Camavinga is on for Modric. Not sure what has happened to Dortmund. They've gone to pieces, actually. Oh, good ball, good defending. Rudiger. Sorry, Militao. Oh, Mbappe gets to the ball, number 9. His pass, though, is a bit shocking, sort of. Valverde. Rodrigo! I mean, it's all hands to the pump for uh, it's Rudiger and Vinicius. Rudiger and Vinicius. Rudiger and Vinicius, my mate. Real Madrid have been all over Dortmund in the second half. Vinicius superb against Radisson. I like Julian Radisson, but he's been left exposed. He's got good cover, but poor ball, no foul. I don't think Julian Brandt is that badly hurt. Still about 20 minutes to go if you add the stoppage time, and anything can happen. Batting there by might have been Militao. 1-0 between Arsenal and Donetsk. Arsenal, I don't know what has happened to them. They just can't seem to score goals without Saka, Odegaard. No, it's Ben Sibiani. I was thinking, is it Salihofchen? But it's Ben Sibiani. I mean, he'll probably take the penalties if Dortmund can get that far. Emre Can coming on. Emre Can coming on for Ryerson. Ryerson is off. And Nemcha is going off rather. Felix Nemcha, and And it's the other Schlotterbeck who's come on. His brother, Nico Schlotterbeck's brother, has come on as well. So I don't know what is Kevin Schlotterbeck or something like that. I think his name is. Used to play for both of them. Used to play for Freiburg, I think. I mean, good player Schlotterbeck. Oh, Vinicius! Oh, poor touch that was from Chan immediately after coming on. I mean, Vinicius just a slightly better touch and he was in. Oh, foul not given. And Dortmund on the attack. Oh, nearly for Dortmund. Kamavinga. Oh, that's a foul. Might be yellow as well for Schlotterbeck. Ooh. Let's check out the score between PSG and PSV. Girona now 2-0 up. 1P. PSG 1, PSV 1, Noah Lang and Ashraf Hakimi. I mean, do Real Madrid have one last, you know, home stretch kind of a go in them to Vinicius? Oh no, did Mbappe miss? I mean, I barely noticed Bellingham in this game. It's a corner. Valverde sitting deep. Vinicius causing mayhem. Kobel collects. Kobel collects. Is Camavinga. Draw is perhaps not a bad result, keeping in mind that you were 2-0 down at the 34th minute mark. But I mean, in the overall grand scheme of things, you lost against Lille. You're losing. You're drawing against Dortmund, and yeah. So I mean, Mbappe onside. Oh, good save, Kobel again. Onside, no flag. No flag against Mbappe. Madrid now looking sharper in tackles. I mean, well and truly onside. Vinicius having a well earned ball lost by Ben Sibiani in a dangerous area to Kamavinga. Mbappe over the bar. Rodrigo making it happen. Good Vasquez. He's trying to do too much. His Gurasi. Barely seen anything of him. Here's Slaughterback. Oh, Jones Brandt! Oh no, Slaughterback! Good save, Courtois. I mean, that was a chance and a half. Oh, almost somehow Courtois' legs keep Madrid in front. Oh, it's a goal, and Benzibiani. I mean, I was looking at something else, and Real Madrid have completely turned it around. Lucas Vasquez, I think, the captain, has made it happen, or I mean, Rodrigo or someone like that. Not sure what happened here, but let's see. Rodrigo keeps it in, and Lucas Vasquez, I mean, gets in and blasts it past Kobel, who had no chance, who had no price. So, great game. This is the game we all love, and yeah, Lucas Vasquez. Lucas frigging Vasquez. Wow, just wow. Dortmund have blown it. Absolutely blown it. Now Dortmund have to come out and play. I mean, brilliant, brilliant from Juventus down to 10 men. Danilo sent off. Aston Villa 2-0 up against Bologna. 3 wins out of 3 looks like for them. Oh, nearly. Nearly. I mean, if Dortmund can get back into this game from here, it will be an almighty. His Vinicius, untiring. Oh, 4-0, 4-2, I mean. Vinicius gets a yellow as well for taking off his shirt, but just before, just before the, uh, um, just before the Ballon d'Or turning in performance like that, absolutely stunning from from Vinicius Junior. Absolutely stunning from Vinicius Junior. I mean, he picked up the ball. I mean, halfway into his own half and then ran the length of the pitch to curl it past Kobel, who could not do anything. Virtually nothing he could do. He could do just about nothing. Superb from Vinicius. Absolutely top class. Absolutely top class. Game over, if you ask me. Game over. He picks up a yellow as well for his troubles, but he won't care. Rudiger, the man who got Real back into the game, and Carlos Eyebrow has done the job again. Carlos Eyebrows. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal won, Shakhtar nil, and I mean Julian Ryerson going off has had a big blow. Absolutely stunning. Foul. I mean, the game is over pretty much. The game is pretty much over, if you ask me. And yeah, Bellingham going off. I mean, that chance that was saved by Thibaut Courtois. Absolutely brilliant. Stunning from. Absolutely stunning from. Julian Brandt can't believe it, but Dortmund are in a pretty decent position. Mbappe goes off for Dani Ceballos. Arda Güler is on for Bellingham, I think. And yeah, I mean, that's why we all love football. Camavinga, him coming on has also had an effect on Real Madrid. And he's cool, calm, composed on the ball. Uh, Madrid now keeping the ball. Oh, Vinicius. Oh, nearly. Mbappe, Rodrigo. Looks like looks like Dortmund have shut up shop. They don't want to concede anymore. Oh, and just a couple of minutes remaining. Behind what? Oh, chance, no, blocked. But Madrid win the ball back. Oh, Vinicius again. Vinicius, can he get a hat trick? He does get a hat trick. Vinicius turning in a marvelous performance. I mean, 5-2. Where has this performance come from? Where has this performance come from? Absolutely stunning from Vinicius. Holy moly. Holy moly. 5-2 Real Madrid. Nouri Shaheen. I mean, Dortmund had the ball. Not sure what happened, but Dortmund players' heads have gone, and Kobel could do nothing. I mean, Real Madrid have turned it, and Barcelona must be thinking, I mean, what is going to happen to us on the weekend? I mean, absolutely stunning. Carlo, I mean, an extra cigarette or two for him tonight. Absolutely stunning from, absolutely stunning from. Game over. It's game over for. It's game over for Dortmund. The game has ended. Arsenal game still ongoing, unbelievably, and unbelievably that game is still ongoing. Not sure what is taking so long. What is taking so long? But this game is over, and Real Madrid have absolutely thumped Dortmund in the second half. Dortmund were outstanding, absolutely outstanding in the first half, and yeah. So as you can see, Arsenal game is over as well. They've beaten Shakhtar Donetsk 1-0 at the, the beaten Shakhtar Donetsk at the Emirates 1-0. But I mean, we are here to talk about Real Madrid and what they have just done to Borussia Dortmund. They have absolutely ripped the heart out of them. And Dortmund, I don't know who they play at the weekend, but it's going to take it's going to take they play at the weekend, but it's going to take an almighty sort of an effort for for them to get their heads around this. Felix Nemcha going off and Julian Rederson going off. I think was a big blow for was a big blow for was a big blow was a big blow for Dortmund if they were injury forced. And yeah, so let's check out the other scores. Arsenal score. I'm pretty sure you can see on the screen, and Aston Villa have beaten Bologna 2-0. Girona have beaten Slovan Bratislava 2-0. Juventus have lost to Stuttgart or are losing. Uh, still, the game is going on. PSG won, PSV won. Not a good result for PSG at home against PSV, and Real Madrid have absolutely butchered, absolutely butchered Borussia Dortmund in the second half. So I guess no revenge of the final from from June, where at Wembley it was Real Madrid who picked up their 15th Champions League title, and I mean by the looks of it, and I mean just looking at the table, it's it's not updated. I think Aston Villa on top, 9 points. Monaco 7, Sporting 7. Real Madrid are in ninth, but tomorrow I think they will go down. Some teams will win, sometimes probably won't, and yeah. So I mean, Dortmund, despite this defeat, are still in fifth place. I'm pretty sure they will have they will have better days ahead, and I think the tougher fixtures are over for them, and and hopefully in time to come they will have they'll have good fixtures which they can win, like the one like the one that they had against Celtic. I mean, no offense to Celtic, but no offense to Celtic, but yeah, yeah. I mean, Vinicius absolutely outstanding from the big bad Brazilian. I mean, I meant it in a complimentary sort of a way. Not sure what has happened to my streams. They, by the looks of it, have gone to pieces. Have gone to pieces, and I mean, it just not been the same since the international break. Been not the same since the international break. But I mean, who's talking? I mean, I mean, who's keeping account? I mean, it's been an absolutely unbelievable game, unbelievable game. You know, unbelievable game. This one with goals, goals and with goals. I mean, both halves. I wish I had been a bit more prudent in one more thing, and had taken a risk, but it wasn't to be. It might have paid off for me, but it wasn't to be. But a great result for Real Madrid, as well as Arsenal, PSG. I mean, not sure what has happened in the game. Full time 1-1, good result. Stuttgart have won against Juventus, so good result for them as well. Let's see where Stuttgart are in the where Stuttgart are in the table. They're on 4 points. Last time their match was a draw. Not sure who they played against, but Stuttgart, brilliant result for them, beating who did they beat? Juventus, who went down to 10 men with Danilo getting sent off. And yeah, with Danilo getting sent off. Not sure how the game went. It was live, but I mean, I could hardly take my eyes of this performance by Vinicius in particular, and as well as Real Madrid. They tore, absolutely tore Borussia Dortmund to pieces in the second half. In German, it's I think in Germany, tor is stands for goal, but in whatever terms you want to talk about, it was an absolutely blitzkrieg, another German word uh, for Real Madrid, another blitzkrieg for Real Madrid, as they absolutely put daggers through the hearts of Borussia Dortmund in the second half. I mean, who would have known in the second half Real Madrid were going to come hard at them, but the performance that they put up was I mean amateurish in the second half. I mean, I mean think these kind of results can happen, but how can you allow that thing to happen? I mean, you have to be more street smart, and I mean, like, I might be contradicting myself because Real Madrid were irresistible in this second half, and I mean, absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. They are 16-time champions for no reason. I mean, they are absolutely guns when it comes to playing football. They are the guns. They are the they are the what do you call? They are the pinnacle, the absolute best that they the best the world, that the best there is, and the best perhaps that will ever be. And yeah, so I mean, an absolutely outstanding performance from Los Merengues, and that too just before the El Clasico. And Barcelona have a tough test tomorrow against Bayern, which I will be watching. And I mean, Champions League is Champions League for whatever reason, for whatever reasons. And yeah, I mean, great game. I mean, Dortmund played their part. They made Real Madrid, bring out the inner beast in them, and yeah, um, yeah. Not sure if I can say any more than what I have done. It's been an absolutely remarkable day of football, or night of football. Milan won, Real Madrid won, Arsenal won, Aston Villa won. Aston Villa are the ones who are surprising me. They I mean, the performance against Bayern was very good. Bayern need to be careful that they don't, suffer too many losses against teams. Otherwise, they might have to play a playoff round. And yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, there isn't much to say. So, guys, I will be taking your leave. Um, yeah, I mean, there's nothing much to add. Anyways, there's nothing much to add. I have said, I have said my, I have said my piece, and yeah, well, I have said whatever I wanted to say. It's been, I mean, it's been a stunning night of absolutely stunning from especially Vinicius Junior, who who was absolutely superb tonight. I mean, on this performance, who are we to say that he doesn't deserve the Ballon d'Or? Who he doesn't deserve the Ballon d'Or? And yeah, and yeah, um, and yeah, and yeah, uh, and yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone who did. Tomorrow I'll see you. Big match. We'll be talking about what happened tonight as well. And till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.